इसको तो कहना चाहिए। Yes. Good afternoon, all my dear friends, respected dignitaries, and all presented in the meeting. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, D.S. Bhojwani, and today I would like to express my thoughts from my e-content, and its name is Importance of Stress Management for College Teachers. So I would like to explain in that my presentation that how the stress it is very important to manage the stress, especially for the college teachers, because of we all are teachers, so we should know its importance. If we are in our means our surrounding, we are meeting many people like who are some are positive people, we are getting positive vibes from them, and some kind of people are we always get negative vibes from them. They make the environment negative, they make your surrounding negative, and because of that situation automatically you'll get the stress, you cannot do your work properly. After that you face problems in your day to day works. What is the reason? The reason is stress, the reason is negativity, the reason is the environment you get. Okay, so firstly I would like to define you what is the stress. I hope you're getting my points. The first thing is stress. Stress is all the negativity, all the pressure you are getting from your surrounding in your college, and you could not work properly because of that stress. So I will explain. Like we are, yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. Join one. आ नहीं रहने दो, ज्वाइन भी रहने दो। It is my request to the participants, please mute your mics as well as videos so I can continue my presentation. Okay, thank you. So I'm continuing it. As I said, we are teachers. So teachers means what? We are the builders of better tomorrow, and we will shape the youths. So what is the role of teacher? The role of teacher is to frame the better tomorrow from the students. How can we do that? If we are surviving in the negative environment, then we cannot do that. Firstly, it is necessary to have the positive people surrounding you, to have the positive environment, and if the environment is positive, you can happily work, you can give the best to your students, and if you are giving best to your student, automatically the tomorrow will be better. So, a teacher should be a stress free personality. Okay, just 1 minute. Sir, minute. कौन सी slide? Okay, then the second thing is what are the effects of stress on our day-to-day life? The first thing is stress is not only affect our emotions, but it also affect our body, mind, behavior, and the most important thing we all know, the emotions. Because of stress, we get the means pressurized emotions. We work under the pressure, it impact to our behavior, means we will not behave nicely with our surrounding people, with our students. After that our mind will not work properly, the actions we are doing are not the proper actions. And the last thing that the stress affect to, it's our body. Now, affection or stress to the body means what? We are always worrying. Sometimes we are getting fatigue, means we are getting tired earlier. These are the impacts of stress on our body, and that's why I'm saying my topic is importance of stress management for the college teachers or the teachers. For the teachers, I can say teacher should be a very enthusiastic personality. He or she should be happy, excited, and can give the best to their student. Okay. Then the next, what are the objectives of my e-content? The first one is to identify the various causes for stress that affects the teachers in the atmosphere, or we can say college atmosphere. So, what are the causes of stress? As I always said, causes of stress. The first thing is the negative environment, the biggest cause of stress. If you are surviving in the positive environment, you will be definitely excited, happy, and positive personality. And if you are surviving in the negative environment surrounding, there are negative people surrounding to you, then you will automatically get the stress. So it is the need of us to find the different causes of stress. Then the second objective of my content is to find out the stress management level of college a teacher. So what is stress management level? How much stress you are suffering from? What are your problems? Are you suffering from the basic things and you are saying that it is my stress, so it should not happen? It is not, I'm not saying that small thing happened today and I'm saying that I'm very stressed, I'm very tense. It should not happen. If the thing is really major and you are thinking that you are getting pressure of it, then I can say that it is the stress. And if the small things, then what will you teach to your students? If you are getting worried by small things, how will you admire your students? How will you tell them that you should not do this, you should not worry about this, everything will be fine? It will not happen. Okay. So firstly, as a teacher, it is your responsibility to define yourself, to make yourself for your students. Okay, your students should get admiration from yourself. So causes of teacher stress, one by one I'm explaining you. The first one is challenging student behavior. This is the biggest cause of stress for teacher. Means we all know there are different kind of students in our class. Some students are very sincere, some students are not sincere. They are always doing new things to make trouble for teachers, especially for new teachers. So challenging student behavior is the cause of teacher stress, that you have to deal with different kind of students, different nature of students. Some students are sincere, some are not, but you have to deal with both kind of those students. Okay, then the second one is second cause of stress for teachers, lack of support from leadership and colleagues. As I always say, already said that our colleagues should be supporting, cooperative, and have the positive mindset. If we all are cooperating to each other, our mindset is positive, then automatically our environment will be healthy, and the healthy work environment will help you to work properly and will remove your stress. Okay, then the second thing is that third one is feeling unappreciated in every each on each and every place. Appreciation is so much important. If you are doing a very small thing and someone appreciates you, you will feel means obviously you will feel happy if you are getting appreciation. We all are a human being, so appreciation is one of the motivation for all of us. We can take the example of students. If you are appreciating your students for the good writing, for the good presentation, they'll definitely do better next time. Okay. Yeah, otherwise I'm saying that I am a teacher and If I am teaching nicely and students are understanding my concepts and they'll appreciate me, I'll feel happy. I'll decide, oh, my students are appreciating me. Next time I will present very, very nicely. My student will like it. Means what? Appreciation is my motivation. Appreciation is my feeling better. Okay. And if I'm not getting any appreciation, I'm getting only negativity, then what will happen? I will feel unappreciated. I will feel whatever I'm doing, no one like it. And automatically I will have stress of that situation that no one appreciate me and whatever I am doing it is not good. It is not likable by people. So this becomes the cause of stress for me. This is also the cause of stress, unappreciated, feeling unappreciated. Okay, then the fourth one is societal pressure. As I say, the role of teacher is very difficult. It is not limited only up to you are going in the class, writing on the board and speaking with students. No, it is not limited up to that. Teacher is playing very important role for the society. They are creating the youth. They are creating the society. So societal pressure is also the main cause of stress for teachers. Okay. Then the next one is standardized testing. It is not always happen that you are teaching in the classroom and no one will come and will test you. It sometimes it happens that students already know the things and they are testing you. They are saying that does teacher know these things or not? They are deliberately asking you the question which answer they already know. So this is also the cause of stress for the teachers. Okay, then the next one is lack of feeling empowered or autonomous. Suppose you are in your means campus and you always feel that I am under the pressure, I am working under the pressure, I have to listen of that person, I have to listen of this person, my head will tell me if I do that, if I don't that. Okay, do and don't. You are always confusing do and don't. So this is also become the cause of your stress as a teacher. Okay, then the next one is lack of sufficient resources. If you are not having the proper resources, suppose you are teaching in the classroom and you are not having the teaching aids, like you are not having the proper board, you are not having the marker or whatever chalk or pen, and how will you teach that? Or if you are going to present a content, if you want to teach the students through the PPT and you don't have that resources available, then you will automatically get stressed. What do I do now? How can I teach them? How can I present my topic? So lack of resources is also the cause of teachers stress. Okay, and the last one is insufficient training. As we all have attended this training program, and basically, I'm saying I feel very motivated. I feel very confident because of this training. And I think we all should feel very nice after attending this training. We learn many things from this training. So, for a teacher, it is very necessary to train the teacher time to time. If teacher is not having a proper training, he is not means he is not trained teacher, he is not providing good to students, then it will become the stress for that teacher. Student will not like him or her, will run from his or her lectures. So it is necessary for the teacher to be a perfectly trained teacher. So insufficient training also become the cause of teacher stress. So we have seen the causes of teacher stress. Then the next one is, what is the stress management? Simply, I have explained it in 2-3 lines. Stress management consists of a wide spectrum of techniques, and psychotherapists aim at controlling a person's level of stress. What we have to do? We have to control the level of stress. Okay, especially chronic stress, usually for the purpose of improving everyday functioning. Why we have to become stressless person, or why we should not have the stress? Because for everyday functioning, our mind should be calm, we should be a peaceful personality, and we should work properly. And how can it be possible if we are stress free? Okay. Then the next is important of stress management, as this is my topic. So what is the importance of stress management for working perfectly, for means communicating with your students, for dealing with them, for providing them nicely. It is very important to be a stress free person and work happily and excitedly. Okay, then stress management is necessary for maintaining physical and mental health. It is very important for our physical as well as mental health to manage the stress. Improving cognitive functions. What is meant by cognitive function? To frame the ideas, to think new things. Okay, so it is very important to be stress free person. Fostering healthy relationship. Suppose you are always in stress, you are always in pressure, then you cannot frame good relations with anyone. Okay, you always means you always irritate to others, you speak less or you speak too much. So it is not good, and it is not good for framing the good relations. So it is necessary to manage our stress level if we want good relations with people. Preventing burnout and enhancing the quality of life. If you want a good quality of life, you should be the positive personality, you should be the happy personality, and you should be stress free. Okay, it is an essential aspect of self care and well being. Then stress management techniques. What are the stress management techniques? I have explained some techniques of stress management here. The first one is identify the source of stress. Firstly, you have to identify what kind of stress you have, what is the cause of that stress, and how can you cope up with the stress. This is the first technique to manage your stress. Okay, second one is talk it out. Whatever, whoever is close to you, or you're thinking that I should share my problem with that person. Suppose he can be my friend, she can be my family member, or my colleague, or anyone. Talk it with them. Talk your problem with anyone, but do not keep it in your mind. If you're keeping your problem in your mind, then you cannot, means you, suppose you are suffering from that stress. So the second technique of stress management is talk it out. Okay. Then the next one is take a break. It is very necessary to take a break because you're
Quindi questo
always
è una
working.
seconda mano termini, la sapere.
Yes. Yes. Then the next is find out your coping mechanism. Everyone has their different kind of coping mechanism. Some people cope their stress with means wandering with their friends, with their family, or different kind of coping mechanism are there. And the last one is for the stress management technique. Last technique is say no to comparisons. If you are comparing yourself with others, you will not be satisfied anytime. You should compare yourself with yourself. How was your yesterday's performance and how you are performing today? It should be your comparison. If you are feeling better that my yesterday's performance was not good, but today I am performing better than yesterday, then this is your means this is your stress free management level, that you are not comparing yourself with others. If you are comparing yourself with others, you will not be satisfied anytime. So this is also the technique of stress management. And I would really want to thank HRDC and the means our SS Patil sir, as well as Rafe sir, Gaurav sir, and each and every who have attended my session, and we have trained very nicely. It was very nice for all of us. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.